I'm Jason.
And I'm Rae.
And this is a campground review of Alpine Lake RV Resort in Corinth, New York.
This is an encore resort that we booked through our 1,000 Trails membership. There are about 500 sites here, and they appear to be all full hookups. Although it looks like there's only about 100 of those sites that are set aside for people who have an Encore membership or booked directly through the park. The remaining sites looked like they were for full-termers or seasonal site holders. Even though only about a fifth of the park is set aside for folks passing through like us, it never got full the entire 2 weeks we were there. So let's show you this gorgeous park.
Well, wasn't that awesome? This park has your common amenities like a pool, a laundry room, they had a fishing pond, and just everything else that you expect to come in a normal RV resort. So what's unique about this park?
Well, to start it off, they have a 16-acre lake right in the middle of the campground. And then our second favorite thing is the walking trails here. Even though this park was mostly full of full-timers or seasonal site holders, you would think with all these people here that their walking trails would have people on it. But that was not the case. Every single day that we took Carmen on a walk through these gorgeous trails, we had it completely to ourselves. So if you go to this park, you have to go on a walk here. We also really like the location of this campground. It's only about 15 minutes from Sarasota Springs, and it's located right in the foothills of the Adirondack Mountains. So get out and go for a hike. So then you're probably wondering, what's the price?
Since this is an Encore resort and we stayed here through our Trails Collection add-on to 1,000 Trails, it was one of the premium Trails Collection sites and cost us $20 a night. And it is well worth it. So how was the cell service?
It wasn't bad, actually. We had 3 bars of AT&T and 3 bars of Verizon. And do we recommend this campsite?
Absolutely. I think this was probably one of the most beautiful campsites. Like, this is what I thought campsites would look like all over. Not only do they have plenty to do all over the campground every weekend, there's plenty to do outside of the campground. They do have activities every single weekend and a restaurant on site. A tip for those of you that have a big rig like us, they only accept reservations up to 40 feet long on the 1,000 Trails website. So we called and the rep said that we would fit just fine, and we had probably one of the largest sites we've ever had. It was like 70 plus feet. So we don't know why they have a length restriction. It might be because there's a ton of trees. And here's another tip. If you go the correct way, you won't have any issues. We followed the path that they told us to take to our site, which was down the wrong row, and it was a pull through, and so we had a pain trying to actually get on the correct road. But if you go the correct way, I don't think you'll have any issues.
Yes, the lady at the front must not know the directions of the campground very well because she directed us down a one-way road instead of just having us loop around. So it would have been much easier to loop around, but instead we spent probably an additional 30 minutes trying to get out of this one-way road around the trees. That's all we have for you on this campground. Let us know, have you ever stayed here before? How did you feel about it? Did you like it as much as us? Don't forget to like this video and subscribe to join our getaway gang. We'd love to have you. We'll see you next time. Bye, guys.
Ow, God.
What is your problem?
And this is a campground review of Alpine Lake Resort. I'm Jason.
Go again.
I can't work like this. I'm
guys.
Jason.
Foothills of the Adirondacks Mountains. Did I say that wrong?
So how was the cell service? What the? A tip for those of you who have, I'm Jason.
And I'm Rae. Oh, what is that?
That's what I was saying, there's something big in the trees. Oh, it's just a squirrel though. That's not what was in the tree over there.